This is an excerpt of the book Law, Legislation, and Liberty, from 1973, written by the Nobel laureate economist F.A. Hayek. Cosmos and Taxes. The distinguishing properties of spontaneous orders. One effect of our habitually identifying order with a made order or taxes is, indeed, that we tend to ascribe to all order certain properties, which deliberate arrangements regularly possess, and with respect to some of these properties, necessarily possess. Such orders are relatively simple, or at least necessarily confined to such moderate degrees of complexity as the maker can still survey. They are usually concrete in the sense just mentioned, that their existence can be intuitively perceived by inspection. And, finally, having been made deliberately, they invariably do or did serve a purpose of the maker. None of these characteristics necessarily belong to a spontaneous order or cosmos. Its degree of complexity is not limited to what a human mind can master. Its existence need not manifest itself to our senses, but may be based on purely abstract relations which we can only mentally reconstruct. And not having been made, it cannot legitimately be said to have a particular purpose. Although our awareness of its existence may be extremely important for our successful pursuit of a great variety of different purposes, spontaneous orders are not necessarily complex, but unlike deliberate human arrangements, they may achieve any degree of complexity. One of our main contentions will be that very complex orders, comprising more particular facts than any brain could ascertain or manipulate, can be brought about only through forces inducing the formation of spontaneous orders. Spontaneous orders need not be what we have called abstract, but they will often consist of a system of abstract relations between elements which are also defined only by abstract properties, and for this reason will not be intuitively perceivable and not recognizable except on the basis of a theory accounting for their character. The significance of the abstract character of such orders rests on the fact that they may persist while all the particular elements they comprise change. All that is necessary to preserve such an abstract order is that a certain structure of relationships be maintained, or that elements of a certain kind continue to be related in a certain manner. Most important, however, is the relation of a spontaneous order to the conception of purpose. Since such an order has not been created by an outside agency, the order as such also can have no purpose, although its existence may be very serviceable to the individuals which move within such order. But, in a different sense, it may well be said that the order rests on purposive action of its elements, when purpose would, of course, mean nothing more than that their actions tend to secure the preservation or restoration of that order. The use of purposive in this sense as a sort of teleological shorthand, as it has been called by biologists, is unobjectionable so long as we do not imply an awareness of purpose of the part of the elements, but mean merely that the elements have acquired regularities of conduct conducive to the maintenance of the order, presumably because those who did act in certain ways had within the resulting order a better chance of survival than those who did not. In general, however, it is preferable to avoid in this connection the term purpose and to speak instead of function. The end. The end. The end.